What's up? What's up? What's up, man? This your boy Chill Fed once again with another hot episode of Fire Knowledge, man. We deep in the lab tonight. We gonna talk about a lot of general stuff that's real deep on a esoteric level, metaphysics, allegorical level. We finna dig deep a little bit, you know. We gonna go into the biblical text, and we gonna try to decipher some of the scriptures and get a little heated in this thing, you did. So, you know, doing a little research and studies, I noticed that a lot of stuff stemmed from the continent of Africa. Egypt is where a lot of the prophets and a lot of the stories come from, out of the Bible books. And it's just so much we can go with dealing with history and going to the different sources, doing the proper research and things. You know, I was reading Genesis chapter 6. And it says, you go to source, you know, I'm gonna read out the King James, you know, because a lot of our people familiar with that. We got all kinds of translations of the biblical text, but I ask you to diligently do your research, you know. But since everybody kind of familiar with the King James, and they give you a little spiel in here, but it's up to you to dig deep and reach behind the words. You feel me? But it's saying, and it came to pass when the men began to multiply on the face of the earth, the daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men. The sons of God, the sons of God. You know, now God is a word that was placed into the English alphabet. You know, it's a Gothic word. You know what I mean? And everybody know what it's spelled backwards. You know, so the Gothics introduced that into our language. All right, now, but in some of the texts, it goes, the Lord, Elohim, is that word there. You feel me? So we can dig a little deeper and break down some of the etymology and things like that as well. But we just gonna go with the flow, you feel me? And that way y'all can kind of grasp it and do some more of your own research and say, boom, okay, this what it be. Now, let's say, and the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for he have also his flesh, yet his days shall be numbered 120 years. So what happened was the sons of God came down, and seen the daughters of men. And they took unto them and had children from them. Now, say there were giants in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came into the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, the same became mighty, which were men of old of renown. Which means they was famous, they was gods. You feel me? So to keep going a little deeper, we gonna just go and stretch it on out. You feel me? Let's stretch it on out. I'm drinking a little coffee, a little mojo. You feel me? Now, so we got chapter 6. You know what I'm saying? In the book of Genesis, sons of God came down. They seen the daughters of men. They took unto them had children by them, and the children became mighty kids, you know what I'm saying, which they became gods in their land. And it's all right here in the biblical text, Genesis chapter 6. So when you look at it like that, it's going to say like, okay, the angels, as we would say in the biblical text, in Egypt, the Kemet, they may call them the Anunnaki and things like that. You know, different texts got different sayings about this whole situation right here. So to me, it's got to be a great historical moment, because in all of the literatures, ancient texts, ancient history, you find the similar or the same story. It's just wrote different ways, you hear me, with different characters. So you got that part. Now these kids grew up to become mighty gods, you feel me? And when you look in the Egyptian literature, you find similar to the same characters. The gods, they serving the gods. Through all out the Bible, different tribes serving the gods, different ethnic groups serving their gods. Israel, God, you know. So, you know, we know about that word. So now you got a King Nimrod, was a god. He trying to build a tower of Babel, or to get back up. So what I'm basically saying is that we got power in us that can stretch beyond the average understanding. See, we special. Because in Psalm 86, I believe Psalm 82:6 or Psalm 86:2, one of the Psalms, it say, ye are gods, children of the Most High. You know, so that's deep. And then when you go to looking at it, you see a lot of things that was taking place that make you question, how powerful are you really? And the reason why I say that, because a lot of the greatest prophets went to Egypt to learn in the schools. And back then they called them the mystery schools. The schools of magic. The school of the supernatural, you know. So, and when they went there, they learned how to use what they had within. I'm going somewhere with this, so you just hold on. You feel me? And the way I look at it, man, you got Abraham went there. He told, hey man, hey, say you my sister. You hear me? Cause these people find out who you really is, man. These people, they gods. They gonna, ain't nothing I can do once they find out who you is. Hey, you gotta tell them something. You feel me? So that's just how much power the people had. And then you push on a little bit and keep going on, you'll find out that they steady coming through. They coming from somewhere. So to get it down to a science, you got Elijah and Elisha. But you also had, before that, Abraham paid a visit to the Ancient of Days, Melchizedek, who was with that number. Like, he ain't even got no age. You feel me? Like, hold up, swole up, what's up? You feel me? Then you go to Elijah and Elisha. Human beings. Maybe, maybe not. But at the same time, Elijah gone. He just disappeared. Zoom. Went up in the whirlwind. Right? This word, there's something behind that whirlwind. And also, he said, if you see me, man, you're going to get a double portion of my spirit. Elisha seen him. Got a double portion of the spirit, and then how you can tell that? Because people always want to know, what do you mean? You know what I mean? The double portion of the spirit, Elijah done 8 miracles. You can count them out in the biblical text. Elisha done 16 miracles. So that clarifies when you count them up in the biblical text, you'll see he got his double portion. But the key is where Elijah went. Even before Elijah, you had Enoch. And he walked with God. There was no more. So, you got so many people in the biblical text. And even the biblical text tell you, be careful who ye entertain, because ye entertain angels at unawares. So Moses went up to the mountain, just saw a piece of the creator, the force. You feel me? When he came back down, the children couldn't even look upon his face because it was radiant. You hear me? Can you actually make that materialize? What you got inside you? Can I do it? Can we have a face like Moses? Some say he didn't exist. But not to take away from that, the thing is, can we reach this power within us? That the sons of God came down, saw the daughters of men, and made the men mighty. And God said, hey man, I can't let this go down because I gotta slow it down, because I'm gonna give y'all 120 years on this thing and we're gonna rock it from there. You feel me? So you ask yourself to bring it in modern times. We have actually evolutionized. But hey, they say ain't nothing new under the sun. You feel me? So it's a race for space. Say the sons of God came down. We trying to go up. Don't get caught up in too much of the tail lies to your vision. Go back, do your research. I just did it because, you know what I'm saying? I like that to keep y'all entertained, but at the same time, give you some wisdom behind what I'm saying. You feel me? Because it's deeper than what you think it is. So you saying, well, how is this gonna benefit me? How this gonna, bring some type of stability into my life? Easy. Once you know yourself, you know where you're going. See, if you don't know where you come from, how you gonna know where you're going? You feel me? future. Take a flight. Go somewhere. Do something with your life. See your people. Because we all are people. If you believe it or not. The greatest thing the people have done is divide and conquer. But at the same time, once you start to know yourself and see how they break it down, then you start to realize I'm a powerful person. Because you are. You wake up every day, you go to work, you provide, you nurture, you spend time, and you do it again. Rinse and repeat. Right? But hey, don't that sound like a program? What if you made your own program on how you want to do things? What if you can have the power within you to create a product and a service and provide it to humanity for whoever need that product or that service? Because before we had all of this materialism, it was a whole different ball game. You feel me? A whole different ball game. That's why a lot of people had to go to Egypt, the land of Kemet. You hear me? Learn of the customs, the true culture. You hear me? So, learn who you really are. And then expand it. Think outside the box. Don't get caught in the box. They gonna bring you a lot of different apps. A lot of entertainment on a lot of apps to hook you. To really hook you. Then you're gonna start getting emotional and attached. Looking at people who you used to hang with. Not everybody in the rat race. Because now everybody taking pictures. Everybody going on little trips. Everybody feeling good. But is everybody really investing? Is everybody really being a consumer of each other products? Are they products? I'm just saying, man. I'm giving it to you because this was going on. Investing in yourself. Creating a product. Taking the profits from that product. Reinvesting it in the business. Buying another business. Or branching off with more new products to keep it rolling. That's all they're doing to you. You can't, you don't see it. Facebook own over 40 companies. Google own over 20 companies. Half of them you probably don't even know. You feel me? So just do the math, do the research, and branch out yourself. The reason I broke that down like that because of the simple fact, you got a power in you. You know what I'm saying? The angels came down here, it says, with the daughters of men. You feel me? That's all I got to tell you. If the angel came down and had sex with the daughters of men, had kids, and God said, hey man, these kids getting powerful. I got to cut them off at 120. It's telling you got something in you, a part of God in you. Psalms 82, verse 6 say, ye are God, children of the Most High. Tap into that. But they say, well, dang, have you tapped into it? I'm getting close. You know why? Because I see the fruit. You feel me? I got sources. I got assets. I got knowledge from putting myself through experience. You know what I'm saying? Having the wisdom and understanding, okay, this is what I got going on. I'm in these streets. I'm finna get something out of these streets. I done wrote books all on Amazon. Probably 4 or 5 books on there right now. You know what I'm saying? Music, all platforms. You feel me? Over 60 songs. I don't try to go out there and be a superstar. No, I'm creating assets. I'm building wealth for the long term, for after me. I got NFT. You know, so you ain't got to do everything loud. Just got to do it. That's it. You just got to do it, man. You feel me? So you wearing them Nikes, man. Did you know that's a goddess on your feet? Nike. Look that up in Greek, man. Goddess of victory. Dang. Study to show yourself approved. Fire knowledge.